Yo, what's the deal, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of O's Closet. Today, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of my fragrance collection, as well as go over my top 5 favorite colognes. Let's go. Before we get into the top 5 favorite colognes, I want to give you guys 5 tips as far as fragrance is concerned, okay? So the first tip, fellas, pay attention closely here. You want to spray that fragrance on when you're fresh out the shower and you're dry. So that means before you put on any lotion, before you get dressed, fresh out the shower, you're nice and clean, spray that cologne on. Fellas, we should not be wearing any scented oils, any scented lotions, so don't worry about masking your fragrance. Just be sure to put that on when you're nice and dry and you're fresh out the shower. Okay? Tip number 2. Tip number 2. You want to spray your fragrance 3 to 6 inches away from your skin. Let me give you a quick little demonstration. Alright? 3 to 6 inches away from the skin, like so. Tip number 3. You want to attack your pulse areas. You want to spray the inside of your wrists. Right here at the little crease is another good spot. The neck or behind the ear. That's for that sweet spot for the ladies. Okay? Tip number 4, fellas, we don't want to rub our cologne in. So what you want to do when you're trying to spread the cologne in other areas, you want to dab the cologne. The second you begin to rub the cologne is the second that the scent begins to change, all right? The scent is already going to smell different on all of us because we all carry our own bodily scents. Dab that cologne on your body, all right? Tip number 5, the final tip. This is the most important tip, fellas. I need you to pay attention very, very closely here. Very, very closely. Come here. Do not spray your genital area, okay? Do not, fellas. The alcohol content in the cologne will lead to irritation. The last thing any of us need is to be on a date with the fine ass honey, and we got some irritation down below. Now you're scratching your genitals. Now she looking at you like you got something that she does not want any part of. All right, fellas, that'll ruin your whole date, ruin your whole night. Plus, she gonna talk about you. I promise you that. All right, fellas, I repeat, do not spray your genital area. Moving on, let's hop into these colognes. All right, fellas, first up on the list is the Tom Ford Noir. Language is noir. Is that French? It's French for black. This is an extremely masculine scent. Okay, this scent is perfect when I'm trying to get my grown man on. All right, I typically will rock this cologne when I'm trying to put on a nice suit, nice button down, some nice dress shoes, some wingtip shoes. You guys don't know nothing about that. We'll get to an episode about that a little later. But I typically like to wear these to like balls, weddings, things of that nature. There's a scent for every occasion, okay? And I think the older we get, the more we begin to mature, and the more we begin to collect fragrances, the more we should know that. So you shouldn't be wearing the same fragrance all the time. Every time you step out the house, start categorizing your scents for the situations, events, and the people you're gonna be around. So that is the first cologne on the list. Nice, spicy, it's woody, and it's extremely masculine. Unfortunately, it's a little pricey. It's about $118. But as you begin to have more colognes in your collection, it becomes well worth it as well. As I said, this is an occasional cologne. You don't always wear suits. You're not always going to balls. You're not always getting your grown man on. But when you are, this is a cologne you want to have in your collection. All right, so we're on to the next cologne. All right, guys, next cologne up is 1 Million, all right? Nice gold bar, all right? It's dope bottle, by the way. It's vibrant, it's sweet, and it's fruity, all right? This is definitely one of my favorite colognes in the collection. I just spoke about occasions and different times to wear your different types of cologne, and I like to wear this one in the evening when I'm planning a night out in the town. And ironically enough, when I spray it on, I feel rich, I feel elegant, I feel like money. That's part of the reason why we choose to wear fragrances, right? You want to feel good when you step out the house. It gives you a sense of entitlement when you put on your clothes. You're feeling good. If you guys don't have this, definitely check it out. And shout out to my pops. This is my second bottle of Million. He bought me this one for Christmas. I was running low. And fellas, definitely check this one out. If you're looking for something to smell good in the evening specifically, fellas, check out this 1 Million cologne. 1 Million priced at $75, so fairly affordable. Even if you have to save up a couple bucks to get it, man, well worth it. Colognes last a long time, something you shouldn't be spraying an abundance of. 3, maybe maximum 4 sprays is really all you need, man. But 3 is really my go-to number. So $75 can get you at least a year or more out of this cologne. Before we get into the next cologne, be sure to follow me right here on Instagram at omar.bolden. I would greatly appreciate it. I got a lot of other content that I'm constantly posting on there, so be sure to tap in with me there. Okay, next up we got Bleu de Chanel, aka Chanel Blue. Alright, this cologne is like the Jordan 1s of cologne fragrances. Everyone has this cologne in the collection. If you don't, you already have your eye on it and you're looking to get it soon. Like ASAP, like yesterday soon. Gotta have this one in your collection. The scent type is fresh and warm. It's woody, it's intense, and it's clean, yo. I typically like wearing this cologne when I'm gonna be out in the daytime. Like, this is my daytime cologne. When it's sunny outside, I know I'm gonna be out and about, and I'm gonna be outdoors. I wanna wear my Chanel Blue, okay? As far as price range is concerned, it's fairly affordable. It's starting from $75 to $130, depending on the bottle. This is the $130 bottle. Alright, so you gotta stack your paper up, fellas, stack your paper. We should all be stacking paper anyway. I wanna be clear that these colognes aren't only brand name, but they have brand quality. This is not your cologne that you go down to Santee Alley, or you getting your Gucci Guilty or whatever for 12 bucks. Okay, nah, this is top of the line right here, man. You wanna smell good, you wanna impress a woman, alright, which I know, fellas, I know that's what we wanna do, right? We wanna smell good so we can impress the ladies. You gotta get you some brand name cologne, all right? That's what it's all about. But this is by far, my favorite daytime cologne that I have in my collection, all right? 9 times out of 10, if you see me out in the daytime and I'm looking fresh, I probably got on some Chanel Blue, man. Cop that Chanel Blue. If you haven't already, stack your paper so you can get it. Put it on your wish list. Tell your girl this is what you're looking for. All right, moving on to the next one. Woo, staying in the Chanel family. Chanel, Platinum Chanel. Yo, this cologne right here, I've had for years. All right, I've actually had this cologne since 2010. All right, I was a senior in college when I copped this cologne. It obviously has stood the test of time. All right, years. We're talking about a decade, y'all. A decade in, and I still got this Platinum Chanel. Okay, scent type is warm and woody. It's robust, it's clean, and it's fresh, y'all. This cologne I like to typically wear when I know I'm gonna be out in the afternoon, early evening, and leading into the night. Okay, this is truly one of those all-purpose type of fragrances, if you know what I mean, fellas. That all-purpose, all right? Being able to go from happy hour to the evening to after hours. This cologne can get it done for you, man. Out of the 5 that I have up here, you gotta have this one in your collection. As far as price range is concerned, the little bottle starts at $50. This bottle is $160. Step up from the Chanel Blue, but it's worth it, man. I'm telling you. Talk about all-purpose, being able to do multiple things with this cologne. You can dress up with this one. It could be a little casual and still smell good. I always, I repeat, always get compliments when I wear this cologne. All right, one of my favorites in the collection, that's for sure. All right, fellas, last but not least, we have Bond number 9, the signature scent. Scent type is warm and spicy. This scent is seductive, it's erotic, it's fire. Fellas, I'm almost certain this will get you a girl. I promise you. If I could remember correctly, I believe I may have had this cologne on the day I met Candace. All right, this is if you're trying to make a statement, if you're trying to be felt before you're seen, you're gonna spray this cologne on, all right? It's extremely pricey, all right? So you gotta get your bread right to get this cologne, but I'm telling you, I promise you, if you've never believed anything I've ever said, fellas, this will get you what you need, all right? I promise you, this by far is the scent of the century. If you don't know about this, you probably haven't been exposed to it, all right? You may lack some experience, you may be young, but let me put you on some game, fellas. The Bond number 9 signature scent is everything you need in a fragrance. If you walk around in the daytime with this one, somebody gonna ask you where the hell you going or where you coming from. Cause I'm telling you, this is a statement piece. This is like a 3-piece suit with your Stacey Adams. Who wears Stacey Adams? You guys don't even know what Stacey Adams are. How about some Ted Bakers? Y'all know about Ted Baker. You gotta know about Ted Baker. This is like a championship right here, fam. This is a Lombardi trophy, okay? An NBA championship. This is everything you need. If you wanna win, you gotta get you some Bond number 9, the signature scent, all right? This type, I need another bottle, all right? I'm running low, I ran through it. I'm literally on my last drop. It's not looking good, but I promise you, yo, this is my favorite cologne ever. When I got into the NFL, someone who I looked up to, I considered him a mentor, someone I highly respected, all right? Put me onto this cologne. Told me, man, yo, you gotta get you some of this Bond number 9. So I'm doing the same thing he did for me, I'm doing it for you guys, all right? All right, once again, it's pricey. I'm like almost embarrassed and ashamed to tell you guys the price that what I spent on this, but I'm honest with you guys, all right? I'm being completely transparent. That's what I do on this channel, all right? This bottle, it's a $400 bottle. $3.99 to be exact, all right? So you gotta get your pesos right for this, okay, fellas? Gotta stack your paper, but I promise you it's well worth it, okay? 2 sprays of this shit. All you need is 2 of this, and it'll last you all day and all night. This is the type of thing when you wake up in the morning, your girl like, damn, you still smell good, boy. Wanna bite your neck off type shit. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get you some Bond Number 9, the signature scent, all right? By far my favorite cologne ever that I've ever smelled and that I have in my collection. All right, guys, thanks for joining me and allowing me to show you 5 of my favorite fragrances to keep you smelling fresh. Remember, you don't want to be a pooper. You always want to smell fresh. Also, if you guys want to support me and my content, head over to my new Patreon page where there are incentives if you decide to support me and my channel. The link is below. If we hit 2,500 likes on this video, I'll be doing a quarantine fragrance giveaway, all right, with one of the colognes up here that you guys saw today. Merch is on the way, so be on the lookout for that. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, bang that like button, comment which fragrance you would like to see in your collection, subscribe, and ring that bell so you can stay fresh. And remember, if you look good, you feel good. You feel good, you play good. You play good, they pay good. And on that note, we out.